The Suckling.
The synopsis of which says, a woman goes to a back alley abortion clinic only to have her aborted fetus attack her, her boyfriend, and everyone else at the clinic. That is a really slim summary, but I don't know why it wouldn't mention that the abortion clinic was also a brothel, as they referred to it, which was also just a suburban home with a lot of ne'er-do-wells dwelling inside. Some apparently looking for opportunities in prostitution, whether it would be to pay one to have sexual intercourse with, or to be a prostitute making money in that transaction. But also, the abortion service was right there in case things got out of hand. And they flushed this one down the toilet, and it ended up in the sewer, and we see this writhing little kind of plastic toy baby monster fetus thing. And of course, there's some kind of like radioactive waste or something too, which was always a fucking thing in the 1990s. Like, for some reason, people thought of radioactive waste back then, and they just didn't think of cancer and death. You know, even after Chernobyl and everything else, they somehow got the fucking idea that it was a plausible development that you would actually get really fucking strong from being irradiated, and you could even develop superpowers. You know, you might become a mindless monster, but it's all luck of the draw. I mean, early Marvel Universe shit, I think half of those guys were supposed to be created by atomic waste dumps. Shit like that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, radioactive 100%.
Toxic Avenger.
At least they uglified him. He didn't just become muscle bound. He also became like Elephant Man. And the Suckling, you know, was monster-like too, but I think that was just due to the fact that he'd been aborted and thus rendered monstrous. In less and less human as it went on, the Suckling just develops into this huge fetus monster thing with this jutting jaw that already comes out like 2 feet, and then there's like 4 more feet of gums, and then like 7 or 8 inches of teeth coming out of that. So whoever was designing the Suckling really thought, you know, the mouth was the thing to lean in on. And maybe, you know, that's because of the whole Suckling aspect too. You're supposed to be hiding your nipples in terror, thinking again of spontaneous lactation as the Suckling is coming at you. And the brothel ends up becoming this big womb room. You know, the house is enveloped in this massive womb as the Suckling is going to eventually rise from the depths and kill them all while they kind of panic and try to flee the house. All that shit. It's just so weird and demented, and also just so hard to put a finger on. You don't know what the film is trying to do, because it has what seems like this pro-life message. But then again, like, who in the pro-life audience is going to go for the idea of this killer fetus? It's not really making a good case for the fetuses, you know? Then it's just a matter of, fuck, we have to kill this fetus even deader, and we really have to kill this fetus because it's an existential threat. So it doesn't really seem to serve the cause.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves